So many people know Ori Alon is a systems biologist, and he's taken out, as someone who's, fairly well respected and established, the importance of creating a nurturing environment for scientists. And he performed for us 2 years ago, and also, again, this is one of his online YouTube videos. It includes his transformation as a physicist into a biologist, and the relationship of having a postdoc or a graduate student in the lab that he was working with and learning from. And he speaks to being able to navigate the cloud, that location where you're working really hard and you don't know where you're going, you're not sure what the answer is. But the thing is, you can actually go there with, hopefully, your advisor, your colleagues, right? Other people to kind of go, okay, I'm at the edge of what's known. I'm still creating what's possible. And that's an emotional experience. So he's, again, using his position to be able to invite us to look at the subjective components of what's in our work. Right? So when we met here 2 years ago, I said, this is fabulous. One of the things I've done for the past 20 years, as I developed as a scientist, and I was also developing as a community organizer, was learned about performance and how performance gives us an opportunity to practice some of these very things that are relational, right? What do actors do but develop relationships with one another in front of our very eyes, regardless of who they are kind of in the world, right? Think of Neo, right? He actually has a real life name other than Neo, but when you're looking at him on the stage, it's like, that's Neo, he's in the Matrix, he's gonna save, So you both who you are and something else. And it turns out that if you look at educational research, psychology, community development efforts around the world are kind of discovering that performance is one of those places and that context in which we develop. That the way to understand how to change how we relate to one another is around improvisational performance. Okay, so what is that? What is improvisational performance? It's creating unscripted scenes together, right? You don't know what you're going to do yet. You get on the stage. Most of us think of it as like, well, it's spontaneous. It's making it up on the cuff, right? But really skilled improvisers, that making it up on the cuff is drawing on lifetime experience and being willing to give it in the context of building a scene. So this is where that uncommon openness, and the phrase that Ori uses in terms of taking risks into the unknown, require an uncommon openness. That's what improvisers practice doing. And they practice it by relating to a group.